Most of us grew up playing games like Super Mario or Pac-Man or Vice City or some OG games such as these that barely had any complex controls or difficult gameplay or a huge story. We didn't need a 30-minute tutorial or a wiki page open on our phone just to understand how to perform a certain attack or where to find 7 mysterious items on the huge ass map to complete some stupid weekly challenge. We used to launch the game, click the arrow keys to move to any direction we wanted, and bam, we had mastered the controls. If you see now, we press A, B, C, D, E, F, G, tab, control, and this. And you think keyboard and mouse got worse? Controllers, on the other hand, have bumpers, triggers, clickable sticks, touchpads, gyro. And it's not just the controls that got difficult to understand, the gameplay is getting difficult to understand than my engineering mathematics. Games expect you to sprint, crouch, dodge, shoot, dance, and manage cooldown abilities all at the same time. And honestly, for a hardcore gamer, this might be easy, but for the other half, the casual gamers, the controls alone feels like a game on hard mode. I used to think that I'm just dumb in studies because I forget the entire subject after I give the exam, and that too almost immediately. Now that I think about it, it's concerning. But back to the topic, honestly, I'm not really sure if it's just studies I'm dumb at. If I take a single week off from a game, or probably switch to some other game, and I come back to this, everything feels new again. I started Elden Ring after almost a month again, and I had already forgotten the controls. I was so bad that I didn't know how to get off the horse, that I kept jumping here and there when the boss kept on throwing his stupid attacks on me. And honestly, it's not just the controls that are confusing at times, it's the story. I don't remember where I left off, what was going on, and where I am. And have absolutely no clue why this huge monster seems so mad at me. Everything is just too complicated. It's like the games are like relationships nowadays. It expects me to be fully committed to it and give it time daily, or else it will punish me. The difficulty of some games are so high that being rusty will just want to make you alt F4 and just go peacefully scroll YouTube shorts or reels. Some might disagree with me and say you're just saying random crap. So let me show you something. Let's take a look at RDR2. Everyone calls it a masterpiece, right? And it is. But if you check Steam, only 20% of players actually finished it. That means 80% of you watching this right now never completed it. Why? The story is incredible, so what happened? If you've played it, you already know it's slow. The shooting is slow, getting anywhere on the map is slow, there is no fast travel, and a lot of people nowadays don't have that kind of patience. Some are tired from their busy day, some just want to get to the good part soon because there are so many games available in the market. And to be honest, even I myself dropped it the first time I played it. I only went back when I finally had free weekends. And it's not just RDR2, Witcher 3 won Game of the Year. And in my opinion, it's one of the best games I've ever played. But if you see the Steam achievements, only 22% of people actually finished the full game, and only 3.6% finished it on the hardest difficulty. And that tells you everything. It does not matter how good the story is, when there is too much in front of you, your brain just taps out. Or you might be right. Maybe I am the problem. I don't know. Am I? Is it just me that goes through this, or do you guys feel the same? If yes, let me know in the comments below. So, getting back to the topic, some of you might ask that games earlier with simple content and controls used to be more fun to play. So, as we progress, shouldn't the games improve and be more fun to play? But why don't I feel the same kind of fun I used to have? Why do I don't know, feel exhausted playing games now? What changed? Did I lose my love for games? And honestly, the answer is no. You do not lose your love for games. And let me be honest, I love games. But even I sometimes feel very exhausted playing them. That I just quit and do something easy like watching shorts or some series and just go to sleep. The reason why some feel this way is not because the games got boring. It's just that it's offering too much content that it's just overwhelming. There is the main story, side story, DLCs, and the maps are getting huger every game. There are so many characters, the story feels complicated. There is the skill tree, power ups, crafting, etc. etc. And due to all this, a game starts feeling extremely difficult. And to be honest, a good game should make you feel fun even after you come back after a break. If you don't get the same feeling of fun, it just means it's overcomplicated. Then why do game companies keep adding so much content? And honestly, it's simple. It's always been about money. If one company ships a 100-hour game, the next one has to do more or they fall behind. And we as players don't help either because we have convinced ourselves that more money should mean more content. But the real trick they use is FOMO, fear of missing out. They keep adding DLCs, cosmetics, item shops, and because you don't want to miss something, you just buy it. You grind it, you extract everything from it. And before you know it, you're not playing for fun anymore. You're playing so you don't feel left out. So, does this feeling of exhaustion only exist in single play games? Not really. Take multiplayer games like Valorant, Fortnite, PUBG. These games also started adding things not really intended to make you have fun, but to invoke the fear of missing out, as I've already mentioned before. They feed on this and make you grind every single day. The games have 3 to 4 different currencies, battle passes, season passes, royal passes, and other bunch of things. And even just saying all this out loud makes me tired. I used to love Fortnite. I used to buy the battle pass and log in daily to complete the weekly challenges just to gather XP because without that I wouldn't complete my battle pass before the season ended. So I'd watch guide videos on YouTube, play every day, fill my inventory with skins I didn't even like or use but I still did it. And at some point I was just doing this like a job and not for fun. So are all modern games like this? Honestly, no. Take, for example, games like It Takes Two or Split Fiction made by Hazelight Studios. Those are often praised so much, and it's because every level feels completely different. You're never doing the same thing twice. One minute you're doing something, and the next minute the whole game changes, and you have no idea what's coming. The concept is fresh, and it can be enjoyed by casual players, hardcore players, and even people completely new to gaming. And honestly, this is exactly what is missing from so many games today. You don't need a massive world or hundreds of hours of content. You just need the right amount, enough to keep you hooked and actually have fun while playing it. Because a big empty world with nothing alive in it is just waste of a good map. Honestly, the only way to enjoy games again is to first reject FOMO. Who cares if you're missing out on something? If you're genuinely interested, then no problem. But if you're buying something just because everyone else is, or because you don't want to feel left out, you need to know that it's alright to let it go. We buy games to feel something, not to prove something to someone. Companies won't stop adding more content. It's up to us to find the games that actually suit our playstyles. There are so many titles out there, especially from small devs, that are way more fun and focused than the average AAA game. At the end of the day, we need to choose the game that gives the maximum fun to us. If you don't know what to start with, I'm constantly recommending games through my YouTube shorts. I only suggest things I've actually played and enjoyed myself, so you can check that out if you want. Thanks for watching. Do like this video and subscribe only if you want to, and not because I told you or you fear that you'll miss out my future video. Do it only if you want to and you enjoy the content. Bye.